Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So today we are starting exactly where we left off, to the north of this blazing shelter that we found at the end of the previous episode. If I unpause, we should see, the garrison. Nothing special, but there is a leader with them, so there is a chance that we get something not completely useless, let's say. And off camera, I finally figured out what I want to do once we are done with the nomads. So we will head northeast-ish. I definitely want to visit these two cities, but then I was thinking maybe we could go all the way to like Koppeldorf and Eulenmark. It's been a while since we checked those two, especially Koppeldorf. When we are done here, head south through the center of the map, check if there are some maybe some new brigand camps, and then go to the hub again and start one more round. Once again, we are hoping to find the dervish. If it doesn't happen, then I'll probably give up for a while, head north, and maybe try to go the third range guy that we still need for our ambition. So this is the general idea. I also made some changes to the gear that we are using. I've been talking about it for a while, so I made at least some changes, optimized the gear a little bit more, and also like adjusted the gear to like the builds that I want to use. For example, here for Abel, it's probably the biggest change. He's not using the super heavy tank armor. Instead, I lightened his gear by like 18 points, I think, or 18 fatigue. It's still decently heavy, but nowhere near as heavy as it was before. We've lost like 100 armor points and another 100 points on the helmet. But the reason for that is I wanted to get to exactly 35 points when we add these two together. And because he is our main tank, but he doesn't have any heavy armor perks, so we will have to do something else. And I kind of like the idea of testing a medium armor tank build, because balance gives you a lot. 15 melee defense when you are already stacking up defense, that's quite a few. Plus another thing, balance only cares about body armor and helmet. I will read it again just in case I missed, but I don't think so. When wearing head and body armor with total weight, it doesn't say anything about shields. So we can have medium armor, but we can equip the heaviest tower shield we can find and get a ton of defense out of that, and then just try to block and like dodge, let's say, as many hits as possible, rather than soaking them up with super heavy armor. I kind of like this idea for a tank, because the more attacks you either block or dodge, the less damage your gear takes and the cheaper the repairs are. You can, of course, make a tank that has like 500 point armor and some medium melee defense, but that tank is probably gonna take quite a few hits every time, so the repairs after each fight are gonna be quite annoying. So I want to see if a medium build for a tank would be an option. Just try to stack up the defense as high as possible. Unfortunately, Abel, the Anatomists is not exactly the perfect background for a build like that, so we will get to maybe like 85-90 defense maximum, which for Legends is not like super high. I've seen tanks with 120, I think, something like that ish defense. But I think for a test build it will be enough. So that's gonna be balance, 78 defense, and then we also want to take Lithe, which will give us 30% damage reduction to both armor and hit points. So if he gets hit, it won't hurt quite as much. I really like this combination. Now when I was... This is probably like the first time I was thinking about these perks for a pure tank, and I really like it. So hopefully it's gonna work. What else? We are done with Abel. Then Weimar. Here we finally want to pick up Nimble. I will have to adjust Weimar's gear a little bit more, but I just don't have like enough light chest pieces to build up something that I'd like. But for now, I think with 17 points, it's still fine. The damage reduction should still be at 42%, so it's still basically a full effect. And what are we taking? 1. I don't think we are taking hit points this time because it's only +2. So instead, it's gonna be fatigue and initiative. No. Who is next? Here, Heartgate is next. We can, I think... Oh, wait. I had a plan for him and I forgot what it was. Great. Oh, this is what it was. Battleforged. We already have Brawny, so let's take Battleforged now, and I think I'll try to find heavier armor for him. Because not having Battleforged is basically the reason why I didn't want to give him something heavier. I didn't want some heavy set to take a lot of damage every single fight. Now, how heavy is this thing? 21. This one is 38. That's a lot. This one is 46. Well, that's even worse. What about something like this? 26. I don't like this this set. It's quite heavy for how much armor it has. I'll have to pick this apart. 265 for 5 for 38. Come on, I can't talk today. For 38 also is not the best ratio. Yeah, Heartgate will definitely need some unique set, or well, we can also give him. Does he have pacifist? Ooh, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll probably have to get rid of him at some point. For now, he's of course our main guy responsible for repairs, but eventually we want to find someone better. Okay, let's give him this for a while. We'll see if 71 stamina is enough for him to still be able to fight effectively. This is horrible. 2, 3, I guess. That stamina, the initiative is completely useless for him. Then Otberit. This guy is supposed to be like a pure glass cannon. Unfortunately, a glass cannon with a really low melee skill. Level 8, 72 melee skill, even though he has 3 stars. That's horrible, but he has a lot of hit points, and now we can finally take muscularity. So, if we ever get the Sergeant, and the Sergeant takes the battle standard, and Otberit gets a proper polearm, when he hits, if he hits, it should hurt. +4, finally. I think for the first time he got +4 melee skill. More hit points. I think more stamina, actually. Because I might give him, in the end, some medium armor perks as well. Yeah, he has Lithe, the usual set: balance, perfect fit, lithe. We could end up just giving him balance to give him at least some defense. Oh, perfect fit. The thing is, as a glass cannon, he should never get into a situation where he's gonna need the defense. So it might actually be better to go with perfect fit, actually. And we don't care about lithe at all. This could also be a build for in the zone. Yeah, when you get hit by okay, so you'll never be engaged in melee, so we won't get the double effect. But even like 12.5% is decent, and we should be able to keep it up because we shouldn't get hit. Plus, if your initiative is higher than twice your armor, which we should be able to balance out, we will be starting, yeah, with 15. Yeah, you start battle with stacks equal to your armor's weight above 15. We might be able to start with actually a full effect. Okay, I'll have to figure this out, but that could be a way to go. But for now, we have taken muscularity, good enough. And I think we have one more level up. And this one... What is this one gonna be? Probably... With 100 health, I probably do want to go muscularity. Because I'm pretty sure the damage increase works for spear wall. So it could add up quite a bit. And we're gonna be using spear wall a lot more now. As maybe some of you noticed, I changed the like starting setup, or what is the right word? Like the starting positions for the whole company. And now we have Martha in the middle with her spear wall, because we want to use the AI behavior pattern. When we activate the spear wall in the middle, the AI should try to avoid the spear wall, and the attacking group should split up and go to the side. So we will be using the spear wall a lot more now, basically in every fight. Let's see how it works. And that's gonna be +3, nice. I think I will take defense. And honestly, max rolled resolve sounds good. Okay, so those are the level ups and all of the changes. Now we can start fighting. It took a while, but yeah, I think some of the changes were worth explaining. So jump in. We should still be in decent enough shape to handle this quite easily. Yeah, we are fine. Wait. You guys can take a break. the slingers should move forward. Basically everything should move forward. Yeah, we don't care about... Oh, those are just cutthroats, so we definitely don't care about them. And the leader has some nice items. Probably worth... What are we gonna do to him? Stab him? Choke him? Or rather strangle him? Well, no matter what it's gonna be, you probably want him to be alone on this side. Okay. Oh, they might... I want to say they might start running, but there are still 6 of them, so hopefully not. Yeah, you also move this way. Wait. Okay, good enough. Next turn we should be able to stun him before he can do anything. One, two, three, 4, 5. Where's the 6th one? There he is. What the hell? Doesn't want to fight. I was stupid moving here. One, two, three. Wait. This guy's... No! I thought he would run away. Come on, you can do it. Nice. By the way, this is the guy that I just spent like 5 minutes talking about how he should never get hit. And immediately he'll be the only one in this fight who actually takes damage. And fails his attack. Great. 2, 3, 4. We can go all the way down. Now someone is nervous. Do you have a dagger? It's probably the only frontliner without the dagger at this point. Oh well, he panicked, so doesn't really matter. Oh, come on. It would be great if the crisis already ended. Someone said in comments that if I'm not joining the crisis, it won't end. It will. It will probably take longer. Or it should. I'm not sure if it's different in Legends. But in Vanilla, if you don't do anything about the crisis, it ends eventually. So I don't think they changed it in Legends. Which means eventually the crisis should end. But yeah, it may take a while. But it would be great if it ended as soon as possible, because fights like this, when you are almost done and then all of them come back as zombies, it's just annoying. Well, the chance should be pretty high. Look at that! It's just busted! I don't think that moving forward and stabbing the zombie is gonna kill it. So unfortunately, it's gonna be one more round at least. There we go. 2 level ups after such an easy fight, that's nice. What about the armor? That is a pretty good set. Unfortunately, why is it at 12%? I didn't even touch it. God damn it. Not even sure that I want to repair this. I mean, we can probably get rid of the base and some of the pieces. Got the scimitar. I'll probably keep the scimitar. Whoops. Full inventory. Where is it? Scimitar, scimitar. I can't see it. There. So just the two. Oh, it's two-handed cleaver, right? I thought it was two-handed sword. I wouldn't mind having someone with the two-handed cleaver in the front line. Maybe quick hands and the whip. But I have the scimitar probably as the main weapon. Well, definitely keep it. And because the inventory is full, we'll have to wait with this armor a while before we take it apart. Okay, level ups. This is a level 12. That's fast. 1, 2... I'm not sure if we want to keep stacking up the range skill. At this point, it's already, what, 124? Although, against the targets like necromancers, things like that, you basically never have enough ranged skill when you are shooting basically into cover. So let's just keep stacking up the 3 main stats. I was thinking about buffing up the resolve a little bit, maybe hit points as well. Honestly, I wouldn't mind just push all 3 of these stats now. Let's see how much range skill we actually get. Just 1 point. I was thinking, because, oh, we got +2 initiative, for example. I'm not sure about the range defense. Yeah, because these 3 stats, because of some of our perks, are like boosting each other. Okay, what else? That's level 11. 1. Wait, we do have Colossus Muscularity. We definitely want more initiative, so it's gonna be 1, 2. I think oh, that's a tough call, because both these rolls are horrible. But I think 2 hit points won't really do anything for our damage. Yeah, let's take that stamina. The last perk, though, that's gonna be quite difficult. I'm thinking that taking... how much initiative do we have? That's decent. But I'm thinking that footwork might actually be a better defensive perk than dodge. Because if we take dodge and that takes our melee defense to, let's say, 10, we are still screwed in melee combat. It didn't really change much. The biggest effect of taking dodge would probably be that we wouldn't be targeted by range attacks that much. But the real problem is the melee combat, if it ever happens. And in that case, this is way more reliable. Just run away rather than try to pretend like we can stay in that fight. Yeah, and even though this is the last perk, I am so sure that this is what I want to do. But I'm actually gonna take it and won't even give myself a time or some time in between episodes. Okay, let's go. Let's go this way. There's still some fog here that I want to get rid. I know that I probably won't find anything there, but now when we are in the area, I want to get rid of it. Could maybe have a look if there is something here. No. It's probably worth checking just once to see if if there is like a spawning spot. More nomads. A few leaders. Yeah, with the full inventory, you probably still want to do it. We'll probably have to leave most of the loot behind, but I just can't say no to this. That's a lot of range support, holy crap. Who's gonna take the high ground? Probably Imeric. Wait. This is Archer, this is Archer, this is also Archer, and though this one looks pretty fancy, all of them are the same background. Ow. Okay, that's one leader. This set doesn't look that fancy, but I think it's still good enough. Let's hide. Don't want to take even more damage. This is just an outlaw. This should also be just an outlaw. That is... oh, that's... what the hell? That's a poor leader. Garbage weapon looks like a pretty garbage gear. Probably just gonna hit this guy, or try to hit this guy, and leave the kill for Brynison next turn. Oh, come on. I'm not used to her missing. This is gonna be annoying. Okay, let's jump back. I actually don't mind leaving Brynison exposed to ranged attacks. I mean, good luck hitting her through... how much is it now? Like 86 range defense? Maybe this will tell us how likely it actually is that someone with such high defense gets hit. It's possible that we'll just get hit 3 times and we'll be in trouble. But I want to know how reliable the number is. What it actually means. Because it could just look good on paper, but in fact it might be nothing. I'd like to catch this guy. He has a 3-headed flail. Damn, they regrouped well. And that was quite disappointing. What the hell is that armor? I'm just not taking any damage. Okay, let's just go after at least one side. That's interesting. So the first test of the new setup, medium armor and higher defense, didn't really work that well. This guy, I think we will just kill. There's probably no reason to stab him. Okay, breaking this shield with this axe, that's not happening. We need Jester's hat for Ragana. Taunt here would be ideal. Wait. Wait. Come on, you can do it. It's 53%. Nope. I could just move forward, but the other leader is still there. I'm not sure if engaging him was a good idea. I guess we'll find out. Nice. Oh, that's gonna keep some of them busy. And sometimes the damage just sucks, but and then out of nowhere, you get a one-shot. %. Let's try. That's better than I expected. Miss. Okay, that looks fine. Now, it'd be nice if we could keep this guy stunned. That doesn't mean anything. Here, this build is all about nimble, so the armor will probably be destroyed like half the time. The question is how much damage we're going to be taking now when the armor is gone. Why do I even bother? Let's just pop shield wall and wait. Okay, should have probably done that in the opposite order, but hey, at least he's exhausted now. Wait. Okay, so you are done here. Let's help on the other side. And it seems that the nomads, at least the nomad leaders, have lower resolve than brigand leaders. Because I've noticed that brigand leaders just refuse to panic, usually. But the nomad leaders, you don't even have to send 6 people, and they panic immediately, basically. It wasn't too bad. Okay, so this one... I want to say this one is gonna make it, but he's not running. Well, first of all, let's make sure the archer doesn't make it. Nice. Can't even send the dog. Come on. Excellent. Actually, wait. Did he die? Yeah, he did. I wasn't sure. Okay, now the question is, what do we do with all of the loot? So that's probably what we're taking. This is so much better. The armor is untouched. Southern conic helmet. I like the looks of this. How much are the bows? 300? And I guess I'm just gonna take some tools and supplies. We're actually not leaving behind that much. It's quite a few items, but the value is not that high. Okay, no more fights, please, until we empty the inventory. What is this? Retrieve artifact? Yeah, that's not happening. What the hell is this background? Oh, widow. This is a horrible trade. Oh. It's more stars than an American flag. But unfortunately, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah, fear of beasts. I think I'll pass on the farmhand. We have like 2 farmhands at this point, I think, and both are just bad. So the chance to get a good farmhand, even if you have like stars in the stats where they're supposed to be, you still would have to get like exceptional rolls on the starting stats, and I don't think that's worth trying. All that would most likely happen if we get like decent amount of stars is that then I would be pissed that the starting numbers are not high enough. Yep. So we are done here. Now, how much do you want for tools and supplies? Too much. How much are you offering? I'm gonna sell at least the cheaper items, some of them, just in case. Do we have shields? No, these two shields, I think, are the two that I want to keep. Get rid of that. Wouldn't mind keeping the head wrap here. So can I do it from here? The head wrap is actually 10 extra points for nothing. So everyone should have it. Okay, it's probably good enough for now. We are at what, 91? Food-wise, we should be doing fine. So just the tools and supplies, and I really don't want to buy for almost 350 gold. Let's check for the Jester's cap again. It's not here. What about dogs? We have, what, 18,000? I think we want to buy more dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might have bought too many. But at this point, I think I want everyone to have a dog. Yeah, I think we want the dog. Hey, actually, it's exactly what we needed. Great. Provides 3 stash spaces if you remove this from blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. Good. Let's keep going. What are our relations in Brunstad? Not bad. Not great. Somehow in Hirschmark they really like us. And this is Oil and Mark. But I don't think I want to wait with all of the sales until we get to Oil and Mark. We don't even have anything like really expensive that will be worth keeping and try to get the maximum. Secure Crypt of Mourning. Yep, that's not happening. I was hoping we would get some brigand quest, destroy another camp. This is disowned noblewoman. We don't want that. We want adventurous nobles and adventurous ladies. That's an expensive militia. How much is the trap? 145. Now, these are not the backgrounds we are after. I have like 6 or 7 backgrounds that I want to get as soon as possible. One are the beast slayer and witch hunter. That's for our camp. We need that for one of the not the mapping supplies, the other one. Then we want historian, adventurers, lady, adventurers, noble. That's also for the camp. And then we want some kind of an archer background, so ideal probably hunter. I'm not sure if they added master archers as a recruitable background. I think they did, so that would be probably ideal. And there was, I think, oh, and then the monk. We could even try, I think, a nun, because those have decently high starting resolve. Or the dervish. And until we have these, I don't think we want to experiment with any other backgrounds, except of course if we get like decently cheap cell swords, things like that. Those we want to try every time. Okay, how much can we get? Not that much. It's actually pretty bad. Expected much better prices. How much do you want? What the hell happened here? Terrified villagers. Really? Do terrified villagers affect the prices so much? Fewer potential recruits are to be found. And people deal less favorably with strangers. Does it mean that if I had higher or better relations with them, it would be different? Like significantly different? Okay, what about food? We have more than enough food. What about ammo? Also expensive as hell. What about Chester's cap? 244. I think I'm willing to pay for it. Makes enemies much more likely to attack you. It probably doesn't work if it's equipped in the fourth slot, right? Same as the Jester's hat. It has to be the third slot to have the effect. But definitely want to buy this one. Yeah, our tanks look like idiots now. And for some reason, it would probably have to be like this. But it kind of reminds me of one side of the chessboard. Like having your rooks in the corner. Okay, well, they both can taunt. That's important. I wonder how many more layers like this are there. If there are any other like bonus skills that you can get. This is quite. I just realized. More likely to attack you. Does it mean that the enemy already has to be in melee range, and if there are like multiple targets, he is much more likely to choose a target with the hunter's cap? Or does it also mean that it's much more likely that the enemies will try to move towards you? Because if it worked that way, it would be a great addition for spearmasters. Like if that cap or hat or whatever would make it much more likely that the enemies start jumping on your spear. That would be interesting. Unfortunately, it's expensive as hell. Yeah, because of the price, I'm thinking that it might actually work that way. I'll have to try it, but we definitely want to find a cheaper one. It's more than, oh yeah, well, it's almost double the price. I noticed another thing. They have a tower shield here. It's 30 fatigue. I might buy it. Because dropping tower shield, that's gonna take a while. I know that it's quite expensive. Everything is expensive here. But 1,000 gold, I think I'm willing to pay. Because we now have a tank that needs some ridiculous shield. Now we are at 92 defense. Come on, there has to be enough to survive and not take like every other hit. What else can we do? Fortify. Grants 37 melee defense for 1 turn. Jeez. So is that on top of the 92? Grants an additional 5 defense against all attacks. And then Safeguard, that gives 15 defense to someone. Yeah, this is a proper tank shield. Okay, we can keep the Sipar shield in reserve, and that means we can get rid of one of the wooden shields. Oh, the prices are actually even worse here than in the previous town. That kind of sucks. How much do you want for tools and supplies? Oh, right, that's the ridiculous 500. I'm not sure that I want to go exploring. Let's go to Koppelorf. We need to find a village or a town that has at least some tools and supplies for an acceptable price. What's going on? Also terrified villagers? No, they have ambushed trade routes and disappearing villagers. Yeah, I'd love to do this one. You know what? They want us to go... Oh, that's the other side. I was thinking accept the contract and go to Oilmark. That's weird. We desperately need repairs. Because at this point we could run into something like, I don't know, a Master Archer and the Brigand Warlord. It's unlikely with the 2-skull contract, but it's possible. It's pretty close. Okay, let's go to Oilmark. I didn't expect that it would take so long to get tools and supplies. I'm not paying 500 per stack. That is just no way. Please, that's much better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of it. We have enough. Oh, actually, oh, that's some pretty cheap ammo. How much can we get? 240. 1, 2, 3. Let's refill. Food-wise, we should be fine. Although, let's actually sell all of this food that's about to spoil. How much do we have? 114. That's still enough for 8 days. 447. Finally, some decent prices. So we can even empty the inventory here. And won't have to worry about if we can pick up all of the loot from the brigand camp. Good. Damn, those hunter scabs are expensive everywhere. I would love to test one. I will have to, probably not now, we are down to 15,000, but at some point I will have to buy one even for this price and test it. Do you have better slings? No. I would like to get the northern sling because it actually has range like 9. What about the taxidermist? Large powder bag, we don't need that. War dog armor, we don't need that. Come on, give me archers. Bastard, we don't want that. Wildman. There is a hunter here. Let's start with him. Someone kill me. The next sellsword will have 3-star range skill and 2-star initiative. He even has quick. And cocky is perfectly fine for an archer. Why? Why can't this be range skill? I wouldn't even care about the melee defense and the stamina. It's not ideal. We would much rather have initiative, of course. Oh well. And that's it. No more hunters. I'm not sure if I should try Wildman. How are we doing not resolve renown-wise? Next roster size increase at 1800. We are at like 100 points away. That's not that far. We could check this guy. Has an aptitude for maces, axes, and throwing weapons. Likes wearing light armor, prefers fighting orcs and goblins, is skilled in unarmed combat, is sturdy, adamantly resolute, loops with immensity, and has extraordinary endurance. Pretty good at gathering. Okay-ish at hunting. I think we have found someone. Swift. I mean, it's fine. And I think they lied to us when they told us that he likes fighting orcs and goblins. That's a lot of stamina. 55. I'm not sure actually about Wildman's starting stats. But my guess is that's average. 6 starting melee defense is not bad. 40 resolve starting is okay. I really hope he has Colossus muscularity, because I think we would want to use that, boost the damage, but I'm not sure how to build this guy, honestly. This is not an unarmed build. We don't have the initiative for unarmed. Oh wait, but we also don't have the perks for anything other than some kind of a light armor build. Oh damn. What do we do with this guy? I think we just get rid of him. I don't see even such basic perks as Berserk. Yes, Killing Frenzy. But not having Berserk... No, that you just have to have that perk if you want to build a DPS build. Basically means -1 attack every turn. And that means like -30 to up to 50% damage. Or damage output every turn. Well, that sucks. I was already thinking about some crazy light armor one-handed axe build. Maybe with or maybe like a duelist, just some complete craziness that would never have a chance to survive, but it would look cool for a while. Okay, that unfortunately won't work. And now we know that we probably don't want to recruit Wildman if they don't have... And it's weird, Wildman is like the first background I would expect to have Berserk. Like, who else would have Berserk? Okay, so I think I'm gonna make a cut here because I'll have to do some trading. I want to do that off camera. Next time we are heading back. Wasn't too much fighting today, only 2 easy fights. But we got like 7 level ups. Adjusted the gear, dropped some decent stuff, those like 2 or 3 armor sets. There are definitely some pieces that I will keep. And we found a fight for the next episode. 2 skull contract with this reward. It could be anything. Hopefully there is gonna be a hedge knight or something like that for some more interesting items. I don't think that a two skull contract can have Warlord. I think it would have to be 3 skull. But who knows? Also, it's day 111. I wanted to mention that we are now over day 100, and so far, I don't want to jinx it, but so far, no bugs. I hope that we will be able to keep going for a while. Like maybe another 100, 150 days, that would be great. That would maybe even be enough for me to find the surgeon finally. But well, as I said, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.